Kia ora, I'm Sherry Kinnear and these are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. Dame Jane Campion's Oscar win is a welcomed boost for New Zealand's film industry. Campion won Best Director for The Power of the Dog, which was filmed in South Island locations and Auckland studios. It follows awards picked up at the BAFTAs and Critic Choice Awards. Film Otago Southland Chair Brad Herndl says they have a track record of great productions, good crew and amazing locations.
Another outstanding achievement, and I think there's no doubt that it's going to bring extra attention to our region and to New Zealand as a whole.
But it's the Will Smith slap that so many are talking about in the wake of the Oscars. Smith took to the stage to assault comedian Chris Rock after he made a joke about his wife. Organisers of the Academy Awards have held emergency Zoom talks to discuss stripping Smith of his Best Actor Oscar. A heavy rain watch remains in place for Gisborne and the Wairoa district. The areas were hit by heavy rain last week, causing flooding and damage. The watch is in place until 6 p.m. Peak rates of 10 to 15 millimetres an hour are forecast and thunderstorms are possible. But nearly all rivers and streams in Southland are flowing at record lows as the drought continues. Southland Federated Farmers President Chris Dillon says the situation's slowly snowballing.
It's a late dry, but everyone thought it would have broken well by now and we would have had good autumn growth. The longer it goes on, the less chance of any growth, so it is starting to have a big impact now.
Auckland Transport is looking to remove kerbside parking on 240 kilometres of roads over the next 10 years to get people out of their cars and onto bikes and public transport. The big shake-up will see cars the lowest priority of kerbside space to make way for more bus lanes and cycleways. But Mayor Phil Goff has labelled AT seeking radical powers to remove parking without telling Aucklanders as arrogant, while the AA warned AT needs to be very careful about how its removal policies are rolled out. In world news, Ukraine has paused evacuation corridors out of its cities due to fresh concerns about Russian attacks. The decision comes as the mayor of Mariupol warns the city is on the verge of catastrophe and must be completely evacuated. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says his government's prepared to discuss adopting a neutral status as part of a peace deal. But he says the neutral status would have to be guaranteed by third parties and put to a referendum. The next round of talks between Ukraine and Russia is due to take place in Turkey this week. Meanwhile, 9 New Zealand Defence Force members are being sent to UK and Belgium for 3 months to aid with intelligence. And those are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. For more and to stay up to date, head to nzherald.co.nz. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here. And head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.